Hey guys, it's the Reeds here. We're gonna do a getting to know you tag today and answer a few questions.
Yeah, so for these questions, we kind of picked from a couple of different tag questions that are out there. We chose some questions from the husband tag and from the getting to know me or the getting to know us tag. So if you don't recognize some of these questions, it's because they've been tweaked a little bit. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started.
The first question is, how long have we been together, relationship and marriage? Almost 10 years we've been together, and then married for about 5 years.
Yeah, because we met in 2005. It'll be 10 years next year in October. Where did we meet?
We met in the early days of Facebook, and then a couple days later we met in person on campus at the university we were going to. Where was our first date?
For our first date, we went to a Mexican restaurant in Tennessee. It's called Camino Real. And then after that, we went to see a movie.
Mm-hmm.
What's the name of the movie? Was it Fog or something?
Yeah, I think
like
it was
that?
The Fog.
The Fog.
Which I think is based on a Stephen King novel, maybe?
I don't know.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Where is your spouse from? Well, Aubrie is from Denver, Colorado originally. And then she moved to Alabama when she was a kid. And or I guess a teenager. And then you moved.
I was 8 when we moved to Alabama.
Oh, okay. I thought you were older than that. But anyway, you moved to Tennessee, which is basically where you grew up.
Yeah, and then Matt is from Tennessee. That's where he was born, and then I think between the ages of like 3 and 4, he lived in Germany for a little bit. Is that right?
Kinda.
And then you all moved back to the U.S. His dad was in the military. That's why they were in Germany.
I was actually in Germany from like what 4 to 6 or something like that. Because we moved to Virginia, where we lived when I was just a little tiny kid, and then we moved to Idaho, and I was also really young there. And then we moved to Germany, and we moved back from Germany in 1991, I think. And then from then on, I lived in Tennessee until 2011, when I moved here.
How old is your spouse? You don't mind sharing this information, do you?
No.
Matt is 29.
And you are 27.
What does your spouse do for a living? So Matt does IT support. He fixes servers for a company. And he's just kind of an all-around computer type guy, right? Is that a good description?
Yeah, I do support and troubleshooting and things like that. You are a student, a master's degree student, and you work part-time at a couple of different museums in Colorado. Oh, before that, you were an elementary school teacher in Tennessee and Colorado. You did that for what, 3 years?
Yeah, 3 years.
3 years.
Then I decided to make a change to museum education.
What can your spouse spend hours doing? What are his/her other hobbies? You can spend hours studying and reading for school, and you can spend hours editing and watching YouTube videos.
For Matt, I'd say he can spend a lot of time on the computer, whether it's working or playing video games or doing whatever else he does on the computer, like being on YouTube. I would say some of his other hobbies, video games, I would say are a hobby of his. I don't know, he also likes to listen to, I was going to say book on tape, but it's not on tape. I guess just audio recordings of books. And then I think he likes nature, being outside and going for walks and things like that. What else? Listening to music is a hobby of his.
That's about it. What is one thing that your spouse does really well?
Pretty good at fixing things. Whether it's electronic things or just, I guess, things around the house that need fixing. Pretty handy person.
Fix things, okay.
Mm-hmm.
You do really well editing videos. Also cooking, preparing meals. Also decorating the house. Also outfits, fashion.
Thank you.
And some other stuff. What's one thing they don't do so well? Put lids on jars.
I knew you were going to say that. I guess I'm not good at securing any types of lids, whether it's a pop lid or a twist lid.
Or Tupperware lid.
Yeah, that's what I meant by pop lid. I guess I'm not very good at it. I didn't realize until I met Matt. Matt, what don't you do so well? Or in the words of a teacher, what could you work on? You're a little messy sometimes.
So I'm good at being messy.
I'm not that perfectly organized either, so.
What kind of music does your spouse listen to?
I made a typo. I put 2 listens. Matt listens to a lot of different music. This morning, I think he was listening to some bluegrass, but I mean, what kind of music don't you listen to would be the question. You don't really listen to hard rock. Any other type of music is fair game for you.
What kind of music do you listen to? You listen to, like, some jazz, neo soul, R&B. That's kind of it, right?
Yeah, I like some electronic.
Yeah, you do listen to electronic, yeah.
Types of music.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next question.
What is your favorite quality about each other? Don't really have one.
What?
You didn't get that.
No, I didn't. I realized that we skipped a question.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Just a good person.
Thanks, dear. That's nice. You're a good person, too. Easy to talk to. Good conversationist, I would say.
They wouldn't necessarily know that from watching YouTube videos.
Exactly,
though.
yeah. We don't put all of our conversations in there, obviously. Some things are not appropriate for YouTube. You're funny. You're pretty good looking. It's a good quality.
Yeah. You do a good job keeping the household in order. Pretty. And, yeah, just a good friend. If you baked your spouse a cake, what kind would they want? You would want a red velvet cake, more than likely.
Yeah, I was thinking the same for you. Either red velvet or a carrot cake.
Carrot cake. Mm-hmm. Yeah, look good. Also like German chocolate.
You do like German chocolate. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
So, folks, that is it. That is our Get to Know Us tag video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe.
See you next time on It's the Reeds.
Goodbye, you guys.